Hello everyone, Happy New Year and Happy Transfer Tuesday. This is the first Transfer Tuesday of January of 2023, also the first video that I'm filming in the new year. And the first thing that I want to say is that there are over 2,000 new people here, and that just blows my mind. So first of all, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here, whether you just subscribed today or you have been here since the beginning, but all of you, thank you so much. I'm really excited about the growth that I've been seeing here. It makes me really happy to see more people starting to improve their finances, start their debt-free journey, learn about the FIRE movement, any aspect of their finances. If you're taking a step toward improving that, that is my goal here, and I'm really excited that everybody's here. Today's video is Transfer Tuesday, as you can tell by the title, and because there are so many new people here, I would like to describe what that is, and I'll also explain a little bit more about my finances as I go through things, since many people may not have context around that, so I apologize if you hear this a million times, but Transfer Tuesday is the day of the week where we move our money in the right direction. I did not create this. This was coined by Mary from Pennies Not Perfection here on YouTube. I was inspired by her to start my own Transfer Tuesday videos and Transfer Tuesdays so that I could make progress on my finances every single week. It's something I started over 2 years ago, and the idea is to move any amount of money that you can that week to your financial goals. So this could be paying off debt, this could be investing, this could be saving, this could be $1, this could be $1,000 or more. For me, I end up doing multiple transfers in the week, so it's not just Tuesday, but I film this every single Tuesday, and then I usually end up making what I call a live transfer on actual Tuesday for this video. For this week, I do have transfers to share for my student loan debt, and then we're gonna talk about investments. So I'm gonna start with my student loan debt. And this is also something that I'm going to explain. I actually explain this every week, but in case you are new here, I do have $36,000 of student loan debt. Those student loans are in forbearance and at 0% interest, so I have not been actively paying them down. I have been saving for them in my high yield savings account, and I plan on continuing to save for those until we actually have to make payments. As of right now, the forbearance and 0% interest is supposed to end July 2023. So we will see what happens with that, but for now, I'm just going to continue to save. The reason that I choose to save instead of pay them down is because the money is in a high yield savings account and it's gaining interest. So I'm actually gaining money on that debt. So I am just continuing to save money for my student loan debt. I will make a lump sum payment, but in the meantime, it is earning interest. So then I gain money on that debt, if that makes sense. As of the last Transfer Tuesday video that I filmed, so I didn't film last Transfer Tuesday, but the week before that, I had reached a total of $24,525 saved for my student loans. And since then, I've made a couple of payments. So let me start with the first, which was on December 23rd. I received a Venmo notification that Rachel Hickey sent me $50, and she said, "Merry Christmas, Layla." By this point, if you've been here for some time, y'all know who Rachel Hickey is. She has her own YouTube channel here. You can check out her videos to see her debt-free journey. She also does Transfer Tuesdays and then talks about her finances, paying off her debt and such. Thank you so much, Rachel. I greatly appreciate you, and I did go ahead and make that transfer on December 23rd. And then just to round things out, I went ahead and transferred an additional $25 to my student loan savings so that I could have an even number of $4,600 in this account. As a reminder, or if you are new here, I do have 2 high yield savings accounts currently. I have one with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. I have that referral link down below. You can get an extra 1% for 3 months. Which right now would be 4.3% for 3 months, which is actually really good. And in that account, I keep all of my sinking funds, including a portion of my student loan debt savings. But I also opened a Citi Accelerate Savings high yield savings account because I will be getting a bonus in a couple of months. So basically I deposited $20,000 of my savings into that account so that I will get a $150 bonus. I like to do that. I take advantage of, checking sign up bonuses or savings sign up bonuses, credit cards, you'll see here if you watch my videos, I do that quite frequently. I know it doesn't work for everybody. It is sometimes a lot to manage, but I like to take advantage when I can. I feel like I'm organized enough with my finances to be able to keep track of that, and I earn a little bit of extra cash from just a few minutes of my time, so I'm happy to do that. So I do have $20,000 still in my Citi savings account, and then this smaller amount is in my Marcus by Goldman Sachs account. And then on December 30th, I received another Venmo notification that Sina sent me $100. He said, "Happy New Year, Layla. Hope you have a great year ahead." Thank you so much, Sina. He has supported me many, many times throughout the last few months. And I have been able to save way more money because of him, because of a lot of support. So also, let me explain here that some people do choose to support me directly through Venmo or also through Buy Me a Coffee, which is just a support platform. And I'm really grateful for that. So any amount that I receive from either of those, I put toward my student loan debt. I did make that transfer over the weekend, so that actually isn't going to go through until today at some point. So that was $100, and you'll see that it says January 3rd, even though it was over the weekend because of the holiday. So again, huge thank you to Rachel and Sina. I greatly appreciate y'all. The final thing, this is a little bit out of order because this was actually before that $100 transfer. I did get my interest paid through Marcus by Goldman Sachs, and that was on December 31st. It's always on the last day of the month. And in my Marcus by Goldman Sachs account, I received $21.06 in interest, which is great. This is the account with the smaller balance, so typically this would be a lot larger, but the $20K, the rest of the money is in my Citi account, which has not gained interest yet. And I actually reached out to support today because I was like, expecting that to happen at the end of the month like it does with Marcus, but apparently it's after each billing cycle. I don't think it's the billing cycle, it's just like the statement, the end of month statement. And I'm not sure if it's just unique to me that it's on the second of the month, but that's how it is for mine. So I will not be receiving interest until like later on today is what they said, because my statement ends on the second. As I said, I don't know if that's for everybody or just for me based off of when I opened it. But I'll find out later today if I end up getting that interest, and hopefully it should be a pretty decent amount since there's $20K sitting there. I wasn't going to make another transfer to my student loan debt, but I really just hate this being at a random number. So I'm going to add $3.94 right now so that I can get this to a more even number. I'll put that confirm page up on the screen and I'll confirm that. Tiny little transfer today. Another thing to say is that I am not prioritizing my student loans this month. I will be for the next 6 months or so, 5 months or so. But I do want to max out my Roth IRA this month, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But that's why I'm not doing too much to my student loan debt at this point. I am going to add more to that over the next few months. So in regards to my student loan debt, I have saved $200 over the last week. I now have $24,725 saved for my student loan debt. $20,000 with Citi, and then the $4,725 with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. And if we were to subtract that from my total student loan debt of $36,000, I would be left with $11,275 in total debt. I'm looking forward to that number going down, but for January, it's going to be a little bit slow. I should get under $11,000 because I should have enough to put money to my Roth IRA and a little bit extra for my student loan debt. And yeah, we'll just see what happens, but it is going to be a little bit slower for January, and then things will really pick up after this month, which I'm looking forward to. Now let's talk about investments. I've had one investment since my last Transfer Tuesday, and that would be my 401k. So I did get paid on the last of the month, or whenever it was, December 30th, before the weekend. Whenever I get paid, I also contribute to my 401k automatically, and that is $157.50 from my end, and then my company matches that for a total of $315 to my 401k. That's been it over the last couple of weeks for investments, but now we're gonna move on to my Roth IRA. For my 2022 Roth IRA, I have $1,500 left to max it out. I really wanted to do that in December, but I was not able to. So I'm gonna take care of that in January, and we're gonna do a little bit of that today. Okay, first up, I'm transferring $150 from my Chase checking account to my Roth IRA, contributing $150 to my Roth IRA. And as I mentioned earlier, I like to take advantage of checking sign-up bonuses, which is why I have multiple checking accounts. I'm gonna make another transfer of $150, but this time from my Wells Fargo checking account. So $300 total to my Roth IRA today, which is very good. I invest everything there in VTSAX through Vanguard. So now after making those transfers, my Roth IRA is at $12,410.01. And now for 2022, I have funded 80% of my Roth IRA. I have $1,200 left to go, which I plan on doing in the rest of the month. Quite a lot to go over there, so I apologize. Typically my Transfer Tuesdays are a little bit shorter and to the point, but wanted to make sure I explained everything in case you didn't have context on it. But if I missed anything or if you have any questions, please feel free to comment those down below. Again, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.